Hello everyone, hope you are doing well. Welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing the stitching of kurta for a boy. I already have posted a video of the cutting of the same kurta and now I'm stitching it. And I will start my stitching by making placket in front side of the kurta. Uh, this is the front side and this is the right side of the front side. Attach the buttonhole strip to my right side. In boys kurta we always attach the buttonhole strip on right side, and button strip on which the button would be attached, or a strip on which button would be attached, it will come on my left side. And this is the way of cutting. Okay, when they wear it, definitely it would be opposite. And so let's start. This is the center line of my kurta front side. The button strip should have 2 to 3 points extra fabric. How? I will show you. The length of my placket would be 7.5. Okay, the 7.5 inches I will take a cut. First I will mark here. From this point I will take 2 to 3 points. Just there is no need to measure, just this part. Okay, I will mark towards my right side, and now from this point I will draw a very straight line in this way. You can mark from the from the wrong side also, but it will be easy for me, so I am marking over here. I have marked to this side. This is the straight line, and now I will cut this part. This part only, just this part. Now it will be folded in this way. Okay, you can press it before marking. I already have done a little bit pressing, so it easily folded towards the back side. This shape would come. Now we have to cut 2 strips, one for the buttonhole and one for the button. And on the buttonhole side I will attach the pasting sheet. I have taken 2 strips. One is this, and one I still have to attach. I'm not using any pasting sheet, so I have folded it in this way. It should have more length than this cut. Okay, you can take 1 inch more than this, or because we have to cut from this side. Now this part of the this strip is plain, no rough edge is shown, and on this side this rough edge is shown, but as it will be concealed inside, it will be hidden from here, so there is no need to worry. Okay, and it will come in this way. Okay, this is the width. I think it's 0.75. Yes, 0.75, and only 0.25 will be shown in this way. So it will be stitched from here. And for this strip, for the buttonhole strip, you have to this strip, this piece, you have to paste it in this way. Okay, in this way you will paste it. And I have taken some extra fabric and I will cut it from here. Just you have to fold it in this way, and you have to leave some very small space. Just you have to join this. Okay, just less than 0.25, only 2 to 3 points you need. Remaining portion I will cut it. I have pasted it with the help of iron, and in this way I have folded. I have left only this piece, small space for stitching. This piece I will use for attaching with the kurta. Okay, still I have not folded from the bottom side, from this down side. When I will start attaching and I will reach here, then I will fold it and take a stitch over it. But first I will attach this strip with kurta. Okay, as I already have told that this is the plain side. This is the side where you can see this rough edge. We have to hide this rough edge in this way. I will start my stitching from here. This side will be shown, and this side will, from the back side, this side will be shown, and till this point I will stitch. This is the right side of my kurta. I already have folded this to the back side of the shirt, wrong side of the shirt. So I have attached this. I have taken 2 stitches. One is very close to it, and the other one is a little further from here. I have started my stitch from here and finished on this cut. Okay, now I have to attach this buttonhole strip, and as I already have told that this small portion I have left for stitching, same portion I will use from the shirt part. This is the right side of my shirt, and from the back side I will start stitching. Okay, in this way, and I will start stitching from here. Okay, you can put this aside, or you can take a rough stitch. So I will start my stitching from here, and when I will reach on this skirt, then I will tell you what next I have to do. Okay, first I will take a stitch from here, straight stitch. I have put this aside. Okay, and I have taken a stitch from top till this skirt. Now I will fold it in this way that this rough edge I will hide this. I will conceal it in a way, and I have to take a cut from here. Okay, otherwise from this side it cannot come to the front side. A very small cut I will take, only a cut like this. I have stopped my stitching here, and I have taken a cut till here. Now it will be easily, this pasting strip will easily come to the front side. Now I can conceal this, and I will take a stitch on it. I have taken a stitch from the top, and now I have reached very close to the cut. Okay, and I have set this strip like this, that the button strip is hidden inside it. Okay, it will be like this, and this extra fabric I will cut. Okay, then I will set this in this way, and I will continue my stitching from here in a I will make a box shape over here. So I have made a box shape over here. I have continuous stitching from the top, and then I make a box, and here I will stitch 2 times. Means first I have taken a stitch over here, and then come down, and then I will take another stitch. I have concealed the cut and the raw edge. I have made a box. Okay, these 2 stitches I have taken, and in this way I have taken 2 stitches, and I have started my stitch from the top, and when I reach here, I folded the fabric, extra fabric from the back side of this. Now it is concealed, and I have made a box here, and I have taken 2 stitches here, and in this way the cut and the raw edge from this piece it's concealed now I will make a band on the top. For attaching band, first I will join the front and the back side from the shoulder lines. Now I have to attach band, and for this I'm measuring how long band I have to cut on this pasting sheet, and I have taken a notch on the center point, and you can mark here, or you can take a notch. Start measuring. It's almost 17.1. This is the length, and for width I will take 1 inch, and I have folded it, and 8.5 inch in the double form I have to cut, and it's 8.5. It's 8.5 here. Okay, and from this side I will go up on till 2.5. Okay, here I will mark 2.5, and till from this folded side I have marked for my straight line, and it's also 2.5. So my band would be straight from this side. Okay, from this side my band would be straight, and from this point I will make a curve. In this way I have made a curve. Now I will measure 1 inch. I will start from here measuring, and till here I will measure 1 inch width. And now from this side I will make a shape, and a slanting shape. Okay, means from the top my band would be a little bit small because I have given a curved shape over here. I have pasted my band in this way. These are 2 strips of fabric, and this is the central portion, central part, and one part of strip I have folded in this way. And now you have 2 options. You can take a loose stitch over here before attaching with the shirt, or you can apply this fabric glue over here if you don't want to take a stitch and then open it. Okay, but now I am going to take a loose stitch over here. Then I will after taking loose stitch, then I will start my stitching in this way. Okay, from here I will start my stitching, and very close to this pasting sheet I will continue my stitching, not on the pasting sheet. I have taken a loose stitch over here, and from here I have joined these 2 strips. Now I will cut the extra fabric. Now I will turn inside out in this way. Okay, now I have this extra fabric which I will use to take a stitch for attaching. So I have pinned up my band before taking a stitch. This is the back side of the kurta. Okay, and this was the button strip. From here I am starting to attach, and this is the piece of the fabric which was not attached by this pasting sheet. Okay, and from this I will take a stitch, and I already have marked, as you can see, on this mark I will take a stitch, and I will continue my stitching till the other part of the neckline, and then after taking stitch I will turn this way and concealing all the this raw edge, I will take a stitch on this band. I have taken one stitch from this side, from the back side of the kurta, and now I will turn this this piece where I have pasted this pasting sheet in this way to the front side. Okay, and I have to conceal this raw edge in this way, and I will take a stitch on it. Okay, concealing the raw edge, and then this loose stitch I will open it, and I will take one stitch here and one stitch here. You can take a stitch on all sides of the band, but I'm not going to take the stitch on all sides of the band. So my band is stretched, and I haven't taken a stitch over here because I have to do some machine embroidery by using the same color thread, and when I will use machine stitch over here, definitely I don't need to take a simple stitch over here. First I will take machine embroidery over here. Not so much you can take a zigzag or just simple embroidery you can take. If you don't want to take such embroidery stitch over here, just take a simple stitch, machine stitch on this whole band. And after taking this stitch, I will attach my sleeves. Okay, as you can see that this back side of the shirt kurta is prominent over here. As you remember in my cutting video, I have taken back side of my kurta large, lengthwise it was large in size, so it's prominent from here, and it will be in this way on the shoulder part. And this is the center point of my sleeves, and I will start attaching my sleeves in this way. From this point I will start attaching my sleeves. These are my sleeves, and I have to make prepare my sleeves for attaching. First I will fold from the lower side. Now for sleeves, if you are using some thin fabric like cotton or lawn, you can attach a pasting sheet over here and a pasting sheet over here, and then you fold it in this way. It will give you a very good volume in at the lower side of the sleeve. But if you are using already winter fabric or thick fabric, there is no need to use pasting sheet over here. You just fold it and attach with your kurta. And for kurta, I will attach my sleeves in a very easy way. First I will attach my sleeves, then I will take stitching for the fitting of my kurta, and while stitching the fitting of my kurta, I will tell you how I will attach the side of side pocket in the kurta. I will attach only one pocket, side pocket, and when you attach one side pocket, you always attach on the right side of kurta. So this side I will attach. This is my left side, but when he will wear it, it will be his right side. So first I have to take machine embroidery stitch over here. This stitch I have made on my band, as you can see, but mistakenly I have done this stitch a little lower than this edge, so I have to take a stitch on this edge. Mistakenly I have done this. I should have to do the stitch on above. If you are you want to do stitch like this, try to do this on this very near to this, very close to this edge. But if you can't do this as I have done it, just take a stitch over here. Okay, so I have stitched my kurta. Almost it is complete now, because I have attached my sleeves, and after attaching my sleeves, I started my stitching from here and continue till I have stitched my the fitting of kurta. Now I have to attach side pocket of kurta, and for this, as I already have mentioned, that I will attach on right side. This is my left side, but on this side it is right side. So I will attach my side pocket over here, and for this I have to turn the wrong side of kurta out, and because I have to attach on this side. Okay, I have marked here. These two markings are for my pockets. I have taken a stitch over here, but I tell you that I have taken stitch from here till here, and then from this point to this point I have taken a loose stitch. Okay, then again I have taken a stitch, proper stitch over here. I have locked here my stitch, and here also I have locked here, because from this point to this point I have to open it after making the opening of my pocket. And you can leave this without stitching, and you can stitch here and stop here, then you can start stitching from here. But in this way it is always easy to make opening for pocket, and after opening it's very easy to open the stitch. I show you that after opening, I think it's clear to you that it can easily be opened by any thread cutter or stitch cutter. Now from this point to this point I will fold in this way, and I will take a stitch here. Okay, on both sides, as we take stitch on the slits. We will take a stitch here, and after taking a stitch and folding here, we will not open this. After attaching pocket, when we will attach pocket, then we will open this stitching, and it will be easily opened. And for pocket, just give you idea that how I will attach pocket, and when I will do stitching it will be very clear to you. This is the rectangular shape of piece I have taken, and its lengthwise it is 20.5, and widthwise it is 6. So the opening which I have mentioned over here, marked over here, it is 5.5. Okay, from this point to this point it is 5.5. and now pocket I will make of 6 inches in this way. I will, this is the right side, so I will put this piece in this way. Okay, now you have to make a pocket in this way, that first you have to take a stitch. You have to take a straight stitch. You will start from here and till here. Okay, till this point. And in this way on the other side you will take stitch from here, start from here, and you will take a straight stitch, and this piece you will remain, it will be remain in this way, because this part will be used for attaching with the shirt. And from here, yes, this is the, yes, this is almost the center point. Okay, and from here you can make a curve, or just give a triangle shape in this way, or just make a curve over here in this way, and it should be 5.5, because the opening which we have already taken on the shirt side, it is 5.5, so it will be till here, and it will be cut from here because this part will be folded. And I think it will be more clear when I will stitch this. First I will make the folding of this, make the opening of my pocket. I have taken a stitch over here, as you can see. This is from the wrong side and this is from the right side. Okay, now I have to attach my pocket over here, and I have taken a stitch, side stitches I have already taken. Now I will turn this. Now this side I have folded in this way, okay, and I have pressed it. So from this side I will start attaching. This is the center point, okay, this is the center point, and this center point I will put over here, so that the half of the pocket will come here and half of the pocket will come here, and in this way, okay. Now you have to take a stitch over here. You will take a stitch here and then you will put your pocket here, and this way it will be stitched. This raw edge will be concealed here. Okay, first I will take this stitch and then I will tell you what I will do with this part. So I have taken a stitch here. As you can see that I have started my stitch from here till here. Now my pocket will come in this way, and in this way this rough edge is now concealed, it's hidden now. And now what I have to do with this part basically comes on the opening of the pocket, okay. It will cover it, and you can take a loose stitch over here before attaching, or while attaching you can fold it in this way and stitch on it, or you can pin it up, okay. You can pin it up. It will be very easy for you to take a stitch. So first I will pin it up and then I will take a stitch. And one thing you should keep in your mind, that from here your pocket will open, so this part should be above the opening of the pocket. So I have pinned it up, okay. By pinning it up, now it's very easy for me to take a stitch over here, and it will be this stitch should be in a very good shape. This stitching would be visible from here. So while stitching we have to keep this in mind, that from the back side the stitching should also be very in a good shape. So I will start my stitching from here and finish over here. Then I will open this, okay. Then I will show you how easily I will open this. I have taken a stitch over here, and in this way I have completed my pocket. Now from the front side I will open it from here, okay. With the help of stitch cutter or thread cutter you can easily open this, and in this way it will open it in a very easy way. Now this is my pocket, this is the opening, and in this way it is very good shape. Now my kurta is stitched. After making buttonholes and buttons, it would be completely stitched. So it's done now. And if you think that this video is helpful for you, please thumbs up for me, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. In the future videos, definitely I will come up with some designer kurtas. For this, please subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching.